Hi everyone, we are back for more chicken and chat
With more chicken.
and more chatting.
That was cringy. We're cutting that out. Watch when we leave that in. Hi, welcome back. Again, just a brief warning. Could be some strong language.
Yeah,
Don't be offended.
please don't, because just don't.
That was great. That was. I loved where that went. That really added to everything.
It added a lot, you know. That's me.
Yeah.
You just add nothing to a conversation as always.
Me in my everyday life.
Shut up.
So it's been a week since slightly over, but a week since we last recorded.
Yes, it has been.
It's been a week, yeah. We are more broke, so we are eating Lidl chicken.
We literally could not afford to go out.
No.
So
Student life.
student life, yeah.
But
sometimes you've got to, just enjoy, the cheaper stuff.
I love how you're trying to go deep. And I'm just like, yeah, we're just eating cheap chicken, basically.
Yeah, basically.
Cheap chicken.
And some warm bread. Everyone loves a bit of warm bread.
Weird meal.
It's a weird meal.
It's a weird meal.
We didn't have any chips in the freezer.
Yeah, I thought I did, but it turns out I didn't. So we're having bread instead.
But bread's
Same thing.
Warm
right?
bread is good. I like warm bread.
I think I actually prefer bread to chicken. Like, if I was going to live off one piece of food for the rest of my life, I reckon it could be bread.
Nah, I don't think it's bread. I feel like more breadsticks.
You're addicted.
Yeah.
So we went to Lidl last night at like 8:00.
Mm-hmm.
And he managed to go through a whole box of breadsticks
In like an hour.
in an hour. We watched 3 episodes of
What was it?
Brooklyn Nine-Nine, and by the end of those 3 episodes,
It was all gone.
It was all gone.
I don't know. I think I have a problem.
I think you do.
When I open a box, I'm like, I can't leave it half open.
I can't save it till the next day.
It's just not fair. But no, I don't know. Speaking of Brooklyn Nine-Nine, good show. I'm so glad that it's still alive.
I'm glad it's come back. I'm not glad that Gina's left.
Yeah. She's like the life of the party.
I don't know how I feel about watching the new episodes now that she's not in it.
I mean, I haven't got up to them yet, so I got a little bit of time to ride
You're
the
only
wave.
on season 2. I've watched the whole of the show like 10 times already.
I don't know. Me with series, I'm just like, I kind of don't have the time or don't want to. Can't be asked to put 4 hours aside to watch like a season or like a couple episodes.
I could literally... I have spent whole days just watching the same thing over. Especially with Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Great show.
I can do that with YouTubers. I can do that with Cody Kerr. I can do that with Shane. I can do that with some other people. Not with like TV shows. I don't know why.
I know what you mean.
It happened to me with Dexter. I like Dexter. Dexter's a good show.
Dexter?
It's another crime show, but he kills people who have done something wrong, and then
I don't think I've ever heard of that before, Dexter.
have them.
Am I missing out on something? Like,
It's really good. It's really good.
Okay.
It's like it's just like a nice cop show. It's like I think it's Miami. I can't remember off the top of my head. But yeah, he finds out who the person who killed someone else is, and then he kills them.
oh god.
Obviously, no one knows that he kills them. But obviously,
Yeah.
but that's how he rolls.
Let's talk about something else that happened at our 8:00 Lidl trip last night. So basically, we were at... you remember?
Yeah.
We were at self-checkout. I was paying for my stuff. And,
The alarm goes off.
yeah, so the door alarm goes off. So I kind of look around, I'm like, we're both like, what the hell's happening?
This ain't normal.
And then the girl that was, like, manning self-checkout
Ran outside.
and started shouting, you need to come back in,
Sir,
you need to pay for
you
that.
need to come back in, we pay for that. And this guy, I think he was drunk. I think he was on something.
He looked drunk, yeah.
He was walking drunk. He looked drunk. The alarm went off when he walked back in because obviously he stole something. And he's having a go at the woman, being like,
Go back to
school.
your A-levels, blah, blah,
Go
blah.
back to school. She was probably older than us. She was probably
Yeah.
like 24, 25 maybe.
Bless her.
And she was just getting hounded by this man who was trying to steal something.
It made me so angry.
What made it worse was the other guy working there was like consoling the guy who was about to steal something.
Yeah,
and
he
she was
just
there
being
just
really nice.
trying to get everything sorted. She was trying to get back to doing her work. It's late at night. You can't... There's no reason why you should steal stuff anyway. Even when you've like put it through self-checkout.
And wasn't it you that said that if stuff, I don't know whether this is true, don't at me, Lidl, but imagine they're not going to be listening to this shit.
I might.
No. You said to me that if stuff that gets stolen comes out of the employees' paychecks, like, imagine.
I think so. That's what I overheard. I'm not 100% sure if that's true, but I feel like that could be potentially what it is.
Because when I used to work at a cinema, I was doing a close, and when you used to close, you used to be working till like 3 a.m. And where I'm from, it's kind of like, well, where the cinema was located, it was like in the middle of, it wasn't near any of the houses, like it was kind of off, like, it was off a dual carriageway.
Yeah.
And it was kind of dodgy. It was like 1 o'clock in the morning. Last films had just gone in, so I was closing up. And a big group of 3 men came running in and just started stealing stuff off the concession stand. And I'm just stood there like, I don't get paid enough to deal with this. Like, just watching them. And then as they started to leave, I rang my manager and said, look, some guys have just run in and stole stuff. And he was like, did you do anything? And I was like, no. And he was like, good, like, we'd rather you be safe.
I've been told that when I work.
Yeah. So it's so messed up if that is the policy.
It's more for your safety than it is.
Mean?
It's like when I was working at the petrol station back at home, they're like, if someone steals something and they look like they're going to threaten you, don't bother. Don't put yourself in harm's way.
No.
Because there's more stuff we have to deal with.
And at the end of the day, your life's more important.
Exactly, that's what they say.
So if that is the policy, then that is fucked up.
But we do.
And I really don't think it would be. That seems really stupid.
But it was funny because one day while I was working there, I caught someone stealing something.
Yeah.
I didn't catch him. I had a feeling because obviously the way he was walking around the shop, the way he was looking at stuff, I was like, he's shady. He left the store. He obviously stole it, and we checked back on the camera, and he unpackaged it was like a USB phone charger for your car.
Oh God. And
he unpackaged it and left the package behind something else in the shop. My manager told me to go get it, and the empty box was there, so obviously we knew he stole it. So we saw, and then we looked on the camera.
Yeah.
The idiot came back the next day.
Oh my God.
And we're like, well, we caught you doing this. Pay for your petrol, pay for this, and leave.
Jesus.
It was so funny, but I was scared because when he came back in the next day, I was like, oh God, I can't confront him again.
No.
I feel like he will actually hurt me. And then at that time, my manager was there and my regional manager was there, so obviously they could take over. I was like, okay, can you do that for me, please? Thank you.
Jesus Christ.
I don't know. Especially like a car charger, like you plug into like the cigarette lighter bit. Like why?
They're probably quite inexpensive as well.
It was like £4 for a petrol station. It's already
How much?
£4.
So literally, why would you steal something like that? I mean, some people generally don't have £4. But if you don't have £4, why are you spending that money on a charger for your car?
It's not great. I know it's petrol station prices, but another weird thing happened not long after I started. It was like a whole gathering of like people who've just come over from Australia, and I didn't know what the main store was, so they all came into the petrol station to buy stuff from the petrol station. It was like 20 of them.
Oh God.
And they were all Australian. They didn't really know what English money was because they were like putting it in their hand and being like, which one is which. I was like, oh, this is really cute. But like, do they not know that Tesco's is literally around the corner?
Oh, so they came in to get like groceries.
Yeah.
Oh, bless them.
They didn't know what Tesco's was.
Oh.
So they were all buying Tesco. They were not buying Tesco stuff. They were all buying just whatever off
like milk and stuff.
Yeah, I was just like, what? Okay.
Yeah, because petrol stations are quite expensive, so.
But it was like Australian kids, probably like 12 to 14.
Yeah.
All coming over to the UK. I don't know why they ended up in my village, because...
middle of nowhere.
Yeah. It was like 3 different like vans of people, vans, I can't remember, minibuses, that's it. Minibuses of people, and they all just came in the shop. I was like, what? Okay.
Looks random.
Yeah, it's really weird.
Oh, I watched Sex Education.
We finished with
we watched it in a night.
2 nights.
Two nights. It was so good.
Mm-hmm.
So funny. Rate that show. Such a good show.
My home screen is now the main character.
Yeah, his obsession's gone from
just
to mild infatuation to just full obsessed now.
It's just like, yeah, there's no hope for me anymore.
He's not quite a stan. Maybe next week.
I don't want to be a stan. Stan culture is horrible. I hate
I
stan.
don't understand the difference between a fan and a stan. Let's explain. Please explain.
Right. So fan culture obviously is just like, you're into it, you can talk about it with friends.
Yeah.
This, that. Stan culture, you're making accounts dedicated to it. You're acting like they're your best friend. Like, know them for ages. Like, you will live and die by their every move. You will defend them to the end of the earth. Like, you see, K-pop stans, they always have their accounts. There's always a picture of them.
Yeah.
One of the people in the band or the group with their profile image. Their name is something to do with their name. Their bio is something to do with their name. Everything they talk about is something to do with them. All their retweets and tweets are about them. It's literally like complete and proper obsession, but they will die. They will literally trying to get like known by them,
Yeah. I mean,
it's like almost creepy.
yeah, but if that's that's their life, let them live their life.
I know, but stan, like, groups of stans, obviously, like one band and another band, they will like fight, not actually fight, but like
Oh god.
text fight each other, like they're armies or something. It's like, why?
I suppose there's a limit on how much involved you can be with someone.
Yeah.
Because if you're turning up at their house, a lot of YouTubers, obviously I don't really agree with Jake Paul, but he doesn't deserve people just turning up at his house. I know Shane at his old house used to get people turning up.
Actually, no. I think
Isabella.
Jake Paul put his address out online.
I don't know how. Why would you do that?
He put the Team 10 house up on Google Maps, so everyone knew where it was, because he wanted people to turn up at his house. But other people, there's always tweets about, if you're coming to my house to try and get an autograph, I do not accept that. That is really rude and disrespectful.
So you can't just turn up at people's houses.
Imagine people just turning up to your house now, but like, Steph, I want an autograph. It's like, that make them feel really uncomfortable because they know where you live.
Yeah. But then I suppose, in that sense, if you're putting your whole life online, younger viewers that don't necessarily understand limits will think, okay, well they're fine with that because they it's their job.
No, it's not.
No, I'm not saying it is, but that's what young people will think.
Do people go out and find celebrities' houses? Yes. But should they? No. You should never go out your way to find where someone lives and wait until they leave the house, knock on their door, interfere with their life. Because obviously, especially YouTubers, I think they want to have they want a normal life as well. That's kind of half the reason why they do YouTube and not TV and stuff, because they want to.
And it's so hard to get into TV.
On the other hand, it's a really good bridge.
Yeah.
To get onto TV or movies.
Especially with what
Troye Sivan's making music now, is in movies now.
Yeah. I think because the internet's become such a massive way that we do get our media, and that we do watch stuff and consume news and stuff like that, that traditional media like TV and film are trying to adapt new.
Yeah, that's
they're like, oh yeah, let's put these YouTubers in our film because they're really popular and they'll bring all their fans, so it's automatically going to be popular.
They will bring a younger audience. They will bring this, that, and the other.
Yeah.
But that's good. But I feel I still think internet culture and internet celebrities is still kind of seen as second class compared to regular celebrities, even though it shouldn't really. No,
I think it is just because of traditional, it's what we're used to. We're used to TV and film, and we understand that that's quite high quality media that's being produced and edited to a really good standard and to a legal standard. Whereas when you post stuff online,
you can literally do what you want.
You can
especially on YouTube.
You want, yeah.
On YouTube, there is no standards, I don't think.
No, there aren't.
I think you can literally post whatever you want.
No, you can.
Well, you can't, but you can.
There's very little limitation, I would say, on what you can and can't post on YouTube.
I know there are rules for a reason. Obviously, you can't post hurting someone. You can't post
But the guidelines are so vague.
Oh yeah.
So
saying that someone got taken off of YouTube just for making content about a school shooter. he made content about a school shooter,
Yeah.
and they wiped his channel. They deleted his channel. They deleted all channels related to him.
Whoa.
They completely tried to delete him off the face of YouTube because of the content he makes. It's a bit edgy. It's a bit like out there. It's definitely not breaking any of the rules.
Yeah.
But they wanted him off the platform, so.
That's weird.
But that's just YouTube in itself. It's weird.
But why? I don't understand the algorithm. Like, I don't get what
Oh, there's a funny post by you.
what they push and stuff like that.
There's a funny Twitter post by YouTube
Yeah.
saying, when YouTubers take a break, when you do end up taking a break, let your fan base know when you're coming back so they can be prepared. Which I think is really, really rude from what YouTube, because the algorithm is consistent 10-minute uploads. So you saying taking a break and you saying you won't lose any fans or any people watching you is straight up lie.
Yeah, because they're gonna not push your video as much.
Exactly. So them saying that completely goes against how the algorithm works.
I don't really understand it. Is my thing. Like, I don't get it at all.
Basically, any video over 10 minutes that's eligible for monetization, you can put as many ads as you want in it. Usually, normal people put 2, one at the beginning, one at the end.
Yeah.
Fair? Fair. Some people make 10-minute crap videos every day of just random crap, put 6 ads in there.
Yeah.
And obviously they get the views every day. They do that every day, just a random rubbish video every day. And if you don't post, your stuff doesn't get put in recommended, your stuff doesn't get put on, sometimes it doesn't even get put in people's sub boxes. I always see tweets from YouTubers saying, I hope you can see my video, I've been reported that it hasn't been seen in sub boxes.
Yeah.
You know, people hit the subscribe button for a reason.
That's why they keep on pushing to put the bell on.
Because that will make sure it goes
Yeah.
into people's sub boxes. Or like even just comes up on their phone.
Yeah.
Because I bet some people who are loyal subscribers don't even know that some people upload it because it doesn't come up.
I never get notifications from YouTube anymore. Ever. I mean,
No.
I didn't enjoy them anyway because they just clogged up my phone, but...
But it'd be nice to know that X's uploaded, you know? Someone will want to listen to it, someone will want to watch it because they subscribe.
Yeah.
Seeing that people who are subscribed don't get to see the content they want to see.
Yeah.
It's a bit rude, it's a bit poor, but also I don't like the trending page either because it's all marketed content. It's all content like...
Well, the trending page is done not only by the amount of views and the amount of likes, also by the amount of external links, like the amount of link times it's been shared, which is why you always see like Jimmy Fallon videos or like Ellen.
But I think it's been paid for. I think they've been paid to put...
Really?
I think they need to get paid to put those spots up for some of them. Some of them do follow like shared and likes and stuff.
I don't.
But I think they probably paid to put music videos up there. They probably paid to put like...
Maybe. Conspiracy theory.
Why do you think they're always there? Every
know.
time.
I never look at the trending page. Like, I would never watch
I
something on
I
the
go on the
trending
trending page once a week just to see if there's anything different, and there never is.
No, I never go on it.
It's always the same content, and no one really cares about anymore, and no one our age anyway.
No, because it's all like mainstream videos.
Or
Like,
just a music video that we've probably seen already.
yeah.
But no, but on Twitch, do you know what Twitch is?
No, I've
Content.
never heard of that.
So Twitch is like a live streaming platform. So obviously, live streaming obviously is like live content. So obviously, it does everything live. Everything's live action. You can talk to the chat live. Whatever you're doing is live. And this has been, and what they do to some of their creators is if they get big enough, every now and again, they will email them saying, you're being put on the front page for this day, and this day.
God.
So obviously you can prepare for what content you put on the front page. So obviously when you log into Twitch, or when you open Twitch, you get to the front page and there'll be a whole bunch of people that have been pushed to the front page by Twitch themselves.
Yeah.
Which I think is a really cool thing because it's like helping create different creators out each week, each day. They're promoting a new one for content that maybe people maybe didn't think about. So like,
Yeah.
so I think that's pretty cool. But
Yeah,
like,
that's a good idea. At least they like also tell them like, like make something really cool because we're putting you on the we're promoting you.
on this day, this day,
Yeah.
during your normal times, we're gonna make you on the front page. You're probably gonna get an increase of viewers. You might get some more followers. You might get some more subscribers. Because on Twitch, followers are just like the subscribers on YouTube.
Yeah.
But you can subscribe on Twitch for £5 a month, and it goes. Most of it goes to them.
Oh, that's cool.
And you can donate to them, like live.
Yeah.
It's made. That's how some people make their living. They like live stream every day, and they rely on donations and subscriptions of people.
Yeah.
Which I think is pretty cool.
Yeah, that is really cool.
Where YouTube nowadays, they used to rely on AdSense. I'm pretty sure. They used to rely on ad money.
And brand deals and stuff like that.
Brand deals
Yeah.
now. It's brand deals now, isn't it?
Brand deals, yeah. Brand deals and like merch and stuff.
Oh, yeah,
like,
merch
has become a massive part of it.
Oh, there's a really cool YouTube series that just started about this guy who wants to make some merch. And he's bought a whole different range of YouTuber merch to see how good quality some stuff is made.
Oh, that's cool.
What sort of stuff. And he's also like seen the different types. Obviously, you know, there's some that are like limited edition, only 10 days.
Yeah.
What they do with that is they go through the whole 10 days, and whatever number that is, that's how many they make. So obviously there's never going to be more stock than needed. But that being said, they have to make it so it'd be like a month after you buy it before you get it.
Yeah.
Or there's just some regular merch like they just keep making out now and every time it just gets sent out as soon as an order comes through.
Yeah.
So obviously YouTubers need to decide what one they want to do, stuff like that, and obviously you want to have a really cool looking shop and everything to promote your stuff. I feel like as well, like if you're gonna make YouTuber merch, you'd have to make it something that people would want to wear.
Yeah, you kind of have to make it something that people would want to wear, but also something that you would be happy to promote. Because I feel like a lot of YouTubers make merch and that's it. Like they don't wear it. They don't like.
They promote it, but they don't really wear it themselves. They don't really like it.
Yeah, they won't wear it in their everyday life. They'll just wear it for the video. And I'm like, I get that. Obviously, you don't want to be walking around with a picture of your face on your chest, but if you don't want to be walking around with that picture, why would other people? Yeah.
But like, wow, why is that person wearing a random guy's face?
Which is why I think it's cool that when YouTubers make their merch really arty,
or they hire artists to help make their shirts.
Yeah.
Because there's this YouTuber that has like a whole range of artists that he pays to make designs.
Yeah, that's amazing.
And it's a really cool looking website. It's really inviting. Apparently the shirts and stuff are really good quality.
Yeah.
So that might boost his sales. He may not be like a really big YouTuber, but it might boost his sales because the website's really good. It's like it's like a normal like clothes website at this point. It's almost like he's made just YouTuber merch like a brand himself.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people wouldn't want to wear clothes that are quite clearly merch. Like, I don't think, unless you're a stan or a fan, like, you wouldn't want to walk, like, I wouldn't want to walk down the street and someone would be like, oh my god, you're wearing like a Shane Dawson top, and I'd be like, oh yeah.
I feel like no one would ever say that, but people would know what it is,
yeah,
but you'd feel really uncomfortable wearing it.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, I like his merch. I like the way that he brands himself with his merch. Like, he wears it every video, like, every day. Bro. But I think that other YouTubers don't make it a part of, like, their, like, style. So, yeah.
Or they make it really cheaply, it's really low quality.
Yeah, it's just not good. Okay, moving away from YouTube, because I feel like that's just all we talk about.
I mean, it's good to talk about because there's so much, and
there's
it's so
much
big.
you can talk about, and it is like we are generally really interested in that kind of thing.
It's not like I want to be one. It's more like I want to know about how it works.
Yeah, like it's just, I think it's because it's still quite new.
I was saying, what, 10 years old? No, 30 now, isn't it?
Yeah, I can't remember when it was 2004 that it came out.
So 50.
But the concept YouTuber
is very new.
It does still, and like,
it still feels a bit frowned upon, doesn't it?
Yeah, it doesn't feel accepted. So I think it is quite an interesting topic to talk about, just because of how almost controversial it is without it needing to be.
I feel like the way that some YouTubers promote their stuff is way different to how celebrities talk about everything.
Yeah. But then also I feel like some celebrities are moving on to YouTube, because obviously Kathy Griffin,
Will Smith,
with like her, she had loads of controversy surrounding, she got fired from CNN, and now she just has a YouTube channel, she uploads, and that's how she makes her money.
Will Smith's moved to YouTube.
Yeah.
He was like right at the front and center of the last Rewind.
Yeah, he was.
As much as people don't like that, but it's just people finding out how to promote themselves in other ways now.
Yeah.
I think through YouTube is one of the biggest ways because it's one of the most viewed websites. So if you can get your name out there, people are going to be watching you.
And I think that it's a way for people to kind of take back control, take back and like create their own stuff, take back control from like big media producers.
I feel like YouTube's trying to force its way down back that way though, and I don't know why.
Yeah, because it's branded as something to just upload videos for the people.
It's meant to be, but it doesn't feel like that anymore.
No, but it feels almost like another form of censorship where you wouldn't expect it to be, because obviously they can't allow people to upload whatever they want whenever they want, because obviously there is some content that kids shouldn't be watching. There's some stuff that they don't want to be associated with their brand, which is fine. And there's just
laws that can be broken.
But at the same time, if people just uploading like LGBTQ plus,
yeah, that's it.
I always get confused. If they want to be uploading that kind of content, or if they want to be uploading just cultural content, and it's getting taken down because it doesn't meet their brand image. No, that's not okay.
That's not acceptable. It should be inclusive. It should be welcoming.
Yeah.
And when those things happen, people are going to have to find other outlets to promote themselves.
Yeah.
Put this content out there. I bet people younger than me, maybe even 14, maybe 12 to 14, are still going through all this stuff, and they want to find why they feel this way, because obviously they might be people that coming out as gay or lesbian at ages 12 to 14, and they're wanting to understand it all, and if it's all getting censored off, how they might feel that the thing is wrong.
Yeah.
Well, it's not wrong, don't worry, honestly, it's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know it sounds really weird.
The way you said it, don't worry, it's nice.
It's nice. It's I don't know what I'm saying, but it's just.
It's not wrong. It's right.
Yeah, it's always right.
Yeah.
But it's hard. It's really hard for people to find the right content for them, or content that resonates with them.
Yeah.
If it's getting censored. It
shouldn't be getting censored, basically.
Basically.
What I really wanted to talk to you about, because I think we both have very similar not views on the subject, but we're in very similar situations, is tattoos, because I know we both really want to get tattoos.
Yeah.
But I don't know what to get, and I don't know where to get it.
Obviously just go to a tattoo place, but
well, I mean on my body.
Oh.
Stupid. I don't know where to get it. Maybe I just get one of my friends to do it in the back alley. You know what I mean? Who do you think I am?
I was thinking, I guess my wrist, or just above my wrist, beginning of my arm. And I was planning, I don't know what I want yet, but I wanted to get one when I was 21, so obviously the end of this year.
Yeah.
And
do you not have any idea what you'd want?
Not this second. I know where I want it.
I'm joking.
I can't just think on the spot. That's a bit too much. But I just want something small. I don't want something crazy cool. I know some tattoos look really cool, really big, really cool. But I don't need, for a first tattoo, I think something nice and small, just on your wrist that you can just kind of show people every now and again.
My thing is, if I get it on my wrist, it's quite hard to cover up.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
But in way of things we want to go into, it's not that big of a deal.
Yeah, I suppose.
If you wanted to get it covered up, I would have put it here maybe.
Yeah, on my chest or underneath my armpit, that kind of thing. That's where a lot of people get it. I don't, not underneath my armpit, but up down, on the side.
On the side, the side of your body.
I really liked the idea of getting a moon or a star. Do you know why? I think for my first tattoo, I would want to get something that's quite meaningful. And I know a lot of people don't do that, and that's fine. I don't really care what other people get.
People
but for me, I'd want to get something that means something for me, at least for my first one.
Same here. That's why I'm what do I want? What's simple but is meaningful? Because I kind of want to strike the balance, even though that's why I have no ideas right now. Because I'm what do I really, really want? What would I be happy with on my body?
And it's permanent. Obviously you can get it removed, but
it's painful.
It is very painful, apparently. So yeah, I really
conflicted.
We
really want one.
But I really want to get one. But I'm the kind of person that I'm always changing my mind. Like, I'm so indecisive. So the idea of having something like that on my body for the rest of my life scares the shit out of me.
Would you be happy with it 20 years from now?
I don't know.
Honestly, you just have to live with it at that point. I feel like you would probably... You wouldn't forget about it, but you'd just be like, it's a part of me at this point.
Yeah.
Like, do you think... As long as you make the right decision, you don't think it's going to be, like, a rushed
That's the thing.
decision. Like, especially your first one. Like, if you really, really, really want it, and, like, you think you'd be happy with it for the rest of your time, then go for it. But, like, you don't want to be sitting there, like, a few days later being like, why did I get this?
Yeah, like, fuck.
Such a waste of my time.
Yeah. I know people that have had that what they're going to get for their first tattoo decided for years, and it's really meaningful, and they really want to get it. But I just don't have anything like that. Like,
I don't really have anything that I can think of straight away.
I thought about getting a like a little lily, like a really small one. Yeah. Because my mum's favourite flower is lily. Or I thought about getting like just other things, but I don't know because I really like it's just I really don't know, like it's too much choice.
I mean, my mum's trying almost egging me on to get a tattoo because she has loads. She has 10, 15 at
your
this
mum
point.
Or your mum's friend, sorry.
My mum.
Your mum.
She like has like 10, 15 at this point.
Whoa.
And she's like, she's got them all up her arm.
That's cool.
Like on the side of her face. I think it's like under her ear, and it's actually behind her ear. Actually.
Behind her ear. Oh, that's cool. That's a cute place.
Yeah, she's got a couple on her chest, a couple on her back. She's covered in them, and she loves them. I think she just like finds it quite an enjoyable thing to do. I think it just makes her feel more individual. Yeah. But she likes it. She likes the stuff that she's got on it as well. I think she's got like a star somewhere. She's got a ladybird. She's got I can't remember all the things she has, but she has all sorts everywhere. Yeah.
Would you think about getting one to match your mum?
No.
No.
My mum's ones are really out there, and I'm like,
really?
Well, they're not like super awkward, but like they just wouldn't be. I wouldn't feel the same if I got it myself.
Yeah. What do you think about like getting a tattoo to match someone? Like not necessarily couples tattoos, but like with your friends and stuff like that.
Even if like it was something like the same sort of small symbol.
Yeah, that's cute,
just to just symbolize a friendship or something. Yeah. It's almost like a friendship bracelet, but you can't take it off.
Yeah. There is part of me that always like the thought of getting a couple tattoo or like a name. It's really risky. Yeah, because it does happen where you get a tattoo and then years later you break up, or you and that's it. Like you're living with their name on your face or on your face,
on your face or
just
your body.
Get their name tattooed on your forehead.
Michael. But it's like, well, you kind of just have to live with it. I know you'd have to remove it or cover it up, but that's just more money, more pain, more suffering that you'd have to think about.
Yeah, no, I don't think I'd ever get a couple.
Are you scared of getting a tattoo because you think it's going to be painful? Do you think it'd be like, are you just going to kind of accept it?
Well, I've like had my ears pierced and I've had my helix pierced, and I know it's very different, but I do always get so scared before.
Oh yeah, but during you kind of sit still, and I'm a really fidgety person, so I'd probably be really bad.
I think anytime that I have got my ears pierced, like I've just kind of sat there and taken it, and I think I'd be kind of similar with a tattoo. I'd be shitting myself before, and then during I'd just be like, okay, just sit, do it.
Is it just like piercing your skin?
Really over quick? And over again, yeah.
So it does bleed sometimes.
Yeah.
And obviously you need to keep it like topped up and like not topped up, but like cleaned up and cream on it. Yeah. You always see people with like, it looks like they've got a plastic bag on their wrist.
Yeah, and I've heard that a lot of people almost describe it as like a cat scratching them or an animal scratching them.
Oh, I hate that feeling. It's like you don't feel it at first, and it just hits you, and it's like it just hurts.
Yeah, but I think the like after bit is worth it. So
because it's something you'd like that's on your body.
I definitely think I will get a tattoo at some point in my life. It's just what I would get.
Yeah, I feel like if I got one, I want to get one this year, and then I'd be like, look what I got a tattoo. I remember a friend of mine, he got one last couple of weeks, or maybe just before Christmas. I can't remember exactly, but it looked really cool, and he was really happy with it. He was like showing everyone it, and it's like, that's really cool. I think it like really like suits his body.
Yeah.
I think it's something that definitely resonates with him. I kind of want the same sort of feeling when I have mine.
Yeah. Well, I know my cousin, she got a tattoo of like stars going down her wrist.
Yeah.
And I don't think she dislikes it, but I don't think it's like, she has other tattoos and I think that's her least favourite one. Just because it's so not random. Like, I really like it. I think it looks really cute. But I think that one's the one with the less amount of meaning to it. So she kind of, it's not her favourite.
It's kind of just there at that point. It's just on your body.
Yeah, like she's got one of like a daffodil, I think, on her thigh.
Yeah.
And a daffodil was my mum's favourite flower. And so that has a lot of meaning. And like, I think it's the tattoos that have a lot of meaning that kind of resonate the most with me, and that I really want to get one that does have a lot of meaning and that I do really feel like strongly about.
Yeah, especially if it comes up in conversation in the future, like asking what tattoos mean about, you'd be like, this one's my favorite because this has this meaning. But if you didn't have a meaning to it, you'd just be like,
oh, I just kind of really wanted it.
I just kind of wanted it. It looks cool. That's about it. That's all you can really say about one that doesn't really have all that much meaning.
Yeah.
You'd be like, yeah, it looks pretty cool, but you know.
Yeah, but like, I think tattoos are a form of art.
Definitely.
So I think even if it just looks nice,
it's all that time and effort that the tattoo artists have put in. Yeah.
100%.
I'm like scared of how much it cost.
Yeah, they actually are really expensive. I need to save up from getting one.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I feel like I don't know how many I'd expect to have by the time I don't want any more, but like I feel like I'm gonna have a couple.
Yeah, no, I only think I'm gonna get one or two. Like, I don't think I'll get too many. I know my dad wouldn't want me to get a tattoo. Like, he'd be like, "No, you're not allowed to have a tattoo." And I'm like,
"That's just parents being parents, you know."
At this point, you don't really get much say. Sorry, hon.
Well, yeah, because you're old enough to do what you want now. You can literally tattoo your whole body if you wanted to. I wouldn't say do that because it's probably really weird, but you can if you want.
Yeah.
I feel like you're free to explore, but I feel like this is almost so permanent that you might not want to
just get random
stuff. Just get random tattoos on you. I feel like you should just think about it, especially with your first one.
Yeah, because I saw a video, I think it was on the James Corden show, and I think it was with One Direction where they were doing like tattoo roulette, and they were doing like deal or no deal, deal or no deal with boxes, so whether they'd get a tattoo or not. And in the end, Harry got the tattoo, which he was fine with because he had a lot of like silly, like he has a lot of tattoos. Yeah. But I remember Niall was like freaking out because he'd never had a tattoo, and he was in like down the last two, and he was shitting himself. Bless him.
Like, honestly, like, especially your first one, you feel like, oh god, like, can I not?
Yeah.
Like, just anything but. I feel like after getting your first one, you'll be like, oh, I want to go again. I want to kind of get this now. I want this now. I feel like after your first one, you'll be like, you can kind of feel like you can explore a bit more.
Yeah. After your first one, you really don't care. Like, you just get whatever kind of thing.
Exactly. Do you think everyone should get one, or do you think people just don't?
I think it's up to everyone individually. Like, I know my dad would never get one, and I think that's fine. Like, he shouldn't have to go through it if he doesn't want to. Yeah. But I think if you want one, don't let other people tell you what to do. Yeah,
get one if you want one.
Yeah.
I would say go get one. If you're conflicted, wait. I feel like make sure you got a good design, or get someone to draw you something. Draw up a design, or like have some sort of idea or talk with someone.
Yeah.
If you're thinking about getting one, there's definitely, you can get one anytime. Like, it's really not like they're gonna go away anytime soon. It's not like they're gonna just run out of ink all of a sudden.
Something else that I've been thinking about quite a lot lately is that I know that obviously we're both media production students, and we're both making stuff for our course and like for coursework and stuff. But I feel like, although we do do this podcast now, I really want to start making more content outside of uni.
I feel like we just haven't had. I just feel like this is just kind of something we wanted to do, because we saw the semester being quite empty, but like it was less full on as the first semester, so we feel like we needed to fill the time by doing something else.
But I really want to start like making more films, and like I've got a couple of scripts that I've written, but it's finding the right people, because I know like a lot of people on my course do want to make content, which is great, but I feel like a lot of people do get really stressed and like don't want to make content because they don't feel like they have time, and like people have got jobs and like have other engagements, which is fine, but I just really want to, I feel like I'm wasting my time at uni a little bit by just doing the course and nothing else.
Yeah, well, I feel the same. I feel like me personally, I feel like I wish I had more time to just make stuff for myself and make stuff that I want to make. But I always feel like if I put time for that, then I'm neglecting my studies, I'm neglecting my work that I'm meant to be doing, and then it kind of just always just fizzles out. It always feels like that I shouldn't be allowed to be doing this because I got all this other stuff to do. And I kind of wish I could do more like personal projects. That being said, it's like also finding the people you need to work with, finding actors, getting equipment, finding set, and it's all the normal stuff. And that's probably why they make us do it at uni, have this whole topic sorted for us, because it gives us the time to do that. But as a group, it's content that we kind of don't really want to do. Like some of the stuff on the course, we kind of do because we have to do it. Where I feel like everyone's different. Everyone wants to do their own sort of different thing, making something different, doing something in this industry, XYZ. Maybe they just want to be like promoting something, or maybe they just want to be like a influencer or something like that. So I feel like people don't get enough chances to do what they want to do in their own time.
I feel like the course is very good at giving us lots of options and giving us a lot of different skills and like allowing us to do a lot of different kinds of productions, because we've worked on films, we've done audio pieces, we've made websites, we've done both fiction, we've done factual, and I feel like it's great. But where the course I think does end is where we want to become our own media producer.
Giving
and
us all these options just makes it more difficult for us as people to want to go into the industry, because we don't know what part of the industry we want to be a part of, because everyone, obviously there's similar parts in different areas. So
I would almost disagree with that. I would almost say that the course, for me, I came to uni, I did not know what the fuck I wanted to do with my life. I literally came to uni just as a way to kind of decide. Yeah. And I think because the course has been so broad, it's kind of allowed me to work on different projects, to decide where I feel most comfortable. So I think it's good at that, but I just think now that I kind of know, I really want to make my own solo projects. Like I want to make stuff that I feel really
grad project is next
passionate
year,
about. Yeah, but I just feel like I want to be doing that now.
You want to be making it now, you want to be doing it over summer, all that stuff.
I want to make like projects that I really feel passionate about. Like I want to make films that like not about my life, because my life is shit, like not shit, but like boring, no one's gonna want to watch that, but like
oh my God.
Putting my own experiences into film and like putting myself like into a script and like being really happy with it. I feel like I haven't done that yet. So that's something that I really want to do in the near future.
See, I came into uni very similar. I was like, I want to be in the media, but I don't know where. I don't really know what stuff I can explore, what stuff I can do, what I can do. Coming into uni, I've seen all these different opportunities, and I still can't narrow it down. I know
really?
I know I want to do some sort of editing, or maybe like at this point I'm just like, do I really though? Like I keep questioning myself.
Yeah.
Do I really want to be editing when I leave uni? Do I really want to be doing this and that? It's like I got given all these opportunities handed to me on a plate. We've looked at all of them. I'm just like, I don't know which one I'd take. I'm just like, these are all really valid options for me, and I'm like, I don't know where I would go. So even next year, I'm like, what sort of thing do I even want to make?
Yeah.
Because obviously that's going to be more tailored toward you personally.
Yeah.
And if I knew that, I'd be more happy to make more projects for myself, more projects for like a small group of people. I feel like that if I knew what I wanted to do, I would probably be doing it right now. I'd probably be trying to make some time to try and get it sorted, but I don't, because I'm very like conflicted on what I want to do.
When I say I know what I want to do, I still have no fucking idea. Like I don't know where I'm gonna be in like 3 years' time.
Neither do I.
But I think I kind of know, like I want to be making film, I want to be making TV, but like I would happily make an audio drama. Like I want to be making content, and I think I know that, so why aren't I doing it now?
Yeah, I want to be making some content.
Yeah, I just don't know what.
Yeah, exactly. I feel like I'm so conflicted. It's like, is this really what I want to do? Because I'm not really spending my time doing it.
Yeah.
Like, I want to be spending my time making projects, making content, doing this and that and the other, and just skip out other things that I don't want to do. But like, I kind of just have to grit my teeth through all this at the moment.
Yeah, I think you've just got to kind of like work through the stuff you don't want to do at the moment, because obviously you've got a pass your degree.
Oh yeah.
But also, if you kind of work out that you don't want to do it, then you've got more room to decide what you do want to do. I think uni is a good experience for, because when I was doing my A levels, I was so adamant on not coming to uni. I was like, I'm not going to go to uni. I'm going to go straight into an apprenticeship. Not that I knew what I wanted to do, but I was like, there's no point in going to uni. And then I was like, actually, I might go to uni just because I don't know what I want to do. And I think, I don't think you necessarily need to know what you want to do when they first kind of say, okay, what do you want to be when you grow up? Like, when the first time I got asked that in a serious way was year 9 when I was deciding my GCSEs.
God.
And I think that's
awful.
way too early.
It's like, you need to know what you want to do, where you want to go, what sort of work you want to be in right now.
At the age of like 14?
Yeah.
It's
and
ridiculous.
That's stupid. It's impossible almost. Like, some people, like maybe 1 in like 1,000 people might know exactly what they want to do.
And end up doing that.
Yeah. Maybe that won't be 1 in 1,000, probably 1 in like 10,000 even.
Yeah.
That know exactly what they want to do and they're going to go do that. When you're choosing your GCSEs, is almost stupid for them to say that, because you're literally just choosing broad topics at this point. You're choosing, obviously you got to do a science. I think you have to do a science.
Yeah. So we had to do either a double or triple.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think you could do single if you wanted to. I think you just had to have...
Not at my school, because
really?
we were a science school, so we had to do double science.
I did triple anyway, but
I wasn't smart, so I did double. But I got B's in both of them. So.
So it's like, yeah, you want to do, if you want to choose something, if you want to do triple science, you must want to be a scientist. It's like, no. It's like,
only the smart kids at my school.
It's not. You don't even get given every single topic at GCSE level.
No, you don't.
So like, saying you want to be in a job, how would you know what topic to choose if it's nothing to do with any of the GCSEs?
Yeah, because things like psychology and sociology didn't come into play until
college,
A level.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of people in my year did do psychology and sociology just because it was so new.
It was new, and they didn't really know. They kind of wanted to explore it, you know.
What it was.
Where, like they say, year 9 is where you should be choosing where you want to be.
It's too early.
Too early, very too. It's much too
early. Let us be kids. You know what I mean? Like, kids nowadays are growing up way too quickly.
Fast. Yeah.
It's scary.
I feel like even now, I wish I was still like a kid. And I kind of like want to I'm like grasping at straws at this point, staying as a kid.
I know what you mean.
It's like, you just want to find any bit of fun, because I feel like when you go into work, you're not going to, which is kind of like why I wanted to be in the media, because I kind of want to have fun while I do my work.
I don't want to ever be doing a 9 to 5 job.
Yeah.
I think the way I work, I would want to always be doing something creative, something fun, something
that I would be happy to show people, something happy that I'd be able to, like, that I'd be able to pass on to people in the future, you know? I kind of want stuff for people to see. That's kind of how I wanted to go. That's like the vague area I wanted to be in, was to make stuff people could see or hear. But like, I say that, but then I always had like a backup if this all goes wrong, where I was just going to become an accountant. I know that's
so different
to
drastic. Media, yeah.
It's so drastic, but like, I was good at maths. I've been good at maths all the way through school. I was decent at college. Didn't get the best grades in college because I didn't really care about it, but
we won't talk about that.
That's dark.
That's down.
But like, I was really, really good at maths in school, and I enjoyed it. So like, it's another thing I really enjoyed. It's like completely like off the other end of the spectrum. It's like I'm diving from one side to the other, like creative to very, very, very academic. It's like I have that backup if I want to, because I can just go start doing it, because I have skills and knowledge to do all this stuff anyway. So like it.
Yeah. See, I always said if I didn't make it in the media, I'd be a media teacher. I was like, those who can't do, no offence to all the teachers out there, teach.
Wow.
And those who can't teach PE. That's the thing that used to be said at my school. Those that can't do teach, and those that can't teach PE.
I don't believe in
I don't believe that. Like, teaching is a skill in itself.
Well, you have to do specific training for that. Like.
Yeah, like my sister's being a teacher right now, and I just don't think I could do her job.
I couldn't. I wouldn't want to look after kids, even for an hour.
But I've always said that if I don't make it, I'll be a media teacher, because at least then you're still being creative, you're still, like, I think I want to be an A-level teacher, because they're at the point that they have to give a shit. But
well, what sort of scale is this? It's like giving too much of a shit, giving some shit, giving no shit.
Yeah, so it's giving. I feel like there's almost stages of school. So when you're in like year 7, year 8, you give no shits. You get shit grades and you just take it.
Yeah.
When you get to year 9, you're like, crap. Year 9 / the beginning of year 10, you're like, crap, I'm starting to do my GCSEs. I need to get my head out my arse and actually do some work. And then year 11, you're like, go, 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 go.
Mm-hmm.
Sixth form, you're like, shit, run. You're like trying to catch up, like do all the work, get all the grades. Uni, you just like, I think like, first year of uni, we're all just like, cool, well, we can breathe again.
They say to us, oh, it doesn't count towards anything as long as unless you fail.
Yeah.
So it's kind of just like you can slow it back down. You can start focusing on things that you want to do. You want to catch up with hobbies you like, catch up with things you like, catch up with friends, catch up with all this stuff.
And then second year happens and you're running again.
Basically.
I mean, I don't think I ever, for first year, I don't think I stopped completely. I feel like I was always moving.
Beginning of first year, for me, because we had it slightly different to you, we were just kind of like doing nothing, almost.
No, see, the way the course was done, it was split up into units, and I think I had the more intense production side first. So I never kind of just stood still. I was like, shit, okay, I need to get my shit together. I need to make a film. I need to make 4 films in one semester. I need to do an audio project. I need to do this, learn how to write a script, quick, go, go, go. Would you like doing script writing and like
making a website,
which is still kind of stressful. Like, it still worked, but it was a different type of.
It definitely didn't feel so full on.
Yeah, I think my first semester of uni was very like different to yours.
Yeah, my first semester was very, very chilled out. Felt almost like I was just working. It's just a small company.
Yeah.
And it was kind of chilled out. It was nice.
Yeah. We didn't have that.
I feel like people who didn't have that first semester kind of came into second semester like that. And that's why people didn't turn up. That's why all the snotty emails started coming through from lecturers saying only like 12 people turned up to this lecture. Like, what are you guys doing? You need to turn up to some of this stuff because you need to know it.
Yeah.
So I get it. I get why lecturers get mad when no one turns up, because like they're
putting
for
like
us.
they're putting time. Like, it must be pretty shit if you're like stood there like got a presentation ready to like talk to people.
When like 4 people turn up.
And you're just like, really? Like, what the fuck?
What's the point?
What is the actual point in doing this lecture? Yeah, I just feel really bad for them. Like, you just feel like if no one's going to turn up and no one wants to listen, then what's the point of wasting your time? Like, I know they're getting paid to be there, but they should, like, it's a bit demoralising, I think.
Yeah, they're getting paid to be there. But I think it's worse that people who come to uni, they pay to come to uni. They're paying lots and lots and lots of money. Like, we're going to be in debt for years because of this.
30 years time, I'm still not going to pay all this shit off.
So I'm like, I want to get the most of it. Like, these people most of them have been in the industry for ages, or they've been doing something close to the industry for ages.
Some of the lecturers are really fucking interesting.
They know their shit.
Yeah.
And people not turning up is just kind of like being crap.
Yeah. It's being crap, but also just being fucking awkward.
Yeah, I just think, like, I get if you don't want to turn up, like, some people just don't, but your grades will suffer, like, you might still pass your degree, but, like, you're missing out on first-hand talk, and missing out on all the opportunities. I feel like uni is more of an opportunity than it is, like...
Yeah, I think you get from uni what you take from it. And I'm definitely a culprit of being fucking lazy, not going to lectures, not going to seminars. But I think now I'm starting to realise that I'm not wasting my money, because I have had a really good time and I've learnt a lot. But I think I definitely want to take more out of it. Like, that's why I wanted to do the podcast, so that we're
making stuff.
Active creators.
Like, especially this last semester, like, I wasn't the best at turning up to stuff. I couldn't sort out my sleeping pattern, and I just couldn't get in a rhythm of going into uni. And I feel like my grades have slightly suffered. I feel like my group work stuff, because I've worked so hard as a group in general, like, that stuff's fine. But, like, some of the personal stuff, I feel like I could have got better grades in. Like, some of my essays, I feel like if I, like, took on board some more of the stuff that people were saying, I feel like I could get a better grade and understand more. Because I know I probably won't be going into any, I think, academic.
I'm not an academic.
No, neither am I. I feel like I want to create something. Definitely not like a written academic, like with words and stuff. I feel like I'm very poor with my word choice, very poor with my...
Yeah, I feel like I'm just like...
Not very good at English.
I'm just dyslexic, basically.
Oh,
and I'm not just saying that as a thing. I have like a certificate to prove that I'm fucking dyslexic.
Oh, you're like my dad.
Yeah.
I'm not. I'm just really bad at writing or speaking proper words. I feel like I get tongue-tied very quickly. But that's not here now. Not near.
Neither here
that's
nor
the
there.
word. See.
When the dyslexic's correcting your grammar, you know it's bad.
But no, I feel like in general, like, I want to just create stuff, and I feel like now is my best chance to find out what I want to create, find out what I want to do, especially in our course. Like, if I was doing more like law or something, maybe I'd be focusing on what sort of lawyer I'd want to be.
You want to be environmental or something.
Environmental, media, just
Commercial.
a regular,
Justice. I mean, not justice, criminal.
For stuff like that, I don't know how you would do stuff in your own time.
Yeah.
Would you just have to turn up at, like, youth barista thing?
I have no
barista,
clue.
That's right.
Barista, that's what I do.
Youth barrister.
Barrister, that's the one.
Like, youth trials or something. I don't know. It's different. It's different for every topic. Like, I feel like there's definitely opportunities for stuff and everything. I think uni gives you this opportunities. I think there's always emails about jobs, and there's always emails about come to this thing on this date about this. And, like, I wish I went to some of them, but, like, at the same time, I'm like, no one else will be there, so what's the point?
Yeah.
You kind of know your after, like, the first year, you kind of know who's in your course, you know the type of people that are there, you know that no one will turn up to this and that. It's kind of funny, but I feel like it's just awkward, like, turning up to see your lecturers, like, late at night.
Yeah, one-on-one as well. Yeah.
But I mean, I'm getting out what I want to. I'm getting good grades. I'm getting out what I want to get.
Yeah, I've definitely got better grades this year than I did last.
It's not just because it counts. It's just because I care about it a bit more. I
I've been
feel like
more.
I've been working fucking hard.
Yeah, I've been working really hard this semester.
Third year's a whole different beast, though.
I'm not looking... I am, I'm not. I'm looking forward to making a grad project, because I'm really, like... I'm going to make something that I want to make, but...
I'll be working on yours, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's such a point. That's a yeah with a question mark.
Yes. So neat. I feel like it depends on what I'm making, because if I'm making, like, a script, or if I'm making, like, a film, I'd get different people that are specialised in different things. So I'd want to get someone that's really good at directing, someone that's really good at camera for a film, or for an audio piece, I want someone that's really good at audio mixing. Like, it really just depends on what I make. Like, who I'd get.
You kind of just don't want to stick at this point. I know your friends are important, but, like, I think definitely this semester choosing our groups kind of just shows who actually is working. If out of your friend group, who actually is doing work, who actually is people you'd be happy to work with next year. Because I know it's a form of, like, networking and stuff, but, like, it's important to get people that will actually work, because remember, it is our work at the end of the day. It's our final project.
It matters.
Yeah,
it's really... like 70% of our grade. Yeah.
Like, it's like, we need to get this sorted.
Yeah.
I know it sounds really deep, but it's really important.
It's really fucking important. Yeah, it's scary.
Yeah. Speaking of friendships.
That transition,
Yeah, we
though.
should like. I kind of want to touch on like uni life going towards like relationships and stuff.
Yeah.
Because I feel like for me it's been very dead.
Me too. Like, we're
Yeah.
both still single.
But like, like you try all sorts of things. You obviously try going out, and
Yeah.
I just don't enjoy that anyway. Because
I find that the people that I meet when I go out are just people that, no offense to them, I don't want to be with. Like, the only experiences I've had have been very
poor.
poor. Yes.
Do you want to go into more detail?
Not particularly. No, so I'm not gonna mention any names.
Obviously.
But one night, I was very drunk, and I don't necessarily remember
Much of it.
like,
Was it
any
more?
of it.
Was it more other people telling you what
Other
happened?
people telling me what happened. Apparently, I got with a guy, and I didn't remember, and then he was a creep, and it was just not very good. No, I didn't remember really what had happened. We got off in the club, and then we just parted ways.
And never met
And
again.
never. Well, he now lives with one of my friends.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's fucking awkward.
So-
We just don't talk about it.
Yeah, it's really weird because people, especially at uni, if you meet someone, they probably know someone
Yeah,
you know.
it's really hard.
So like, if you do something weird or you never speak to each other again, it's gonna be like, well, they might know this. You
Yeah.
probably can't speak to this person.
And then the
or
next day,
anything.
I find out that he's friends with one of my friends' boyfriends, and now it's just fucking awkward, and it's just really weird.
And it's like,
Yeah, because I feel like everyone knows someone that knows someone at uni.
yeah, it's like in life, it's 6 degrees of separation.
Yeah.
Where like, if someone knows this many people that knows this many people, and eventually you could probably find someone to track anybody. I think it's always been within 6.
Yeah, I agree.
And like at uni, it's definitely the same because someone will know someone who knows someone else.
Yeah.
Like, so gossip gets around, things get around. Like, people will know each other, people have met each other, people have seen each other. So
I think I've been quite not lucky because I don't really like get with that many guys. Like, I don't go on nights out to get with people. Go on nights out to have fun with my friends. I think all my friends are very similar in that fact. No, the ones that I go out with are
okay,
yeah.
people
So
have
we
different motives. I think.
we have good nights out
Yeah.
together. I mean, some of my friends maybe, but not when I'm out with them. I don't allow that shit. But I think that's how a lot of people meet someone. So then I'm like, well, how am I going to meet? Like, how do you meet people? Like, do you meet them online? Do you meet them at a coffee shop? Like, you both
So
go
what
for the
stuff
same
have
drink.
you like used? I've only used Tinder,
Yeah, I've only
and that's
been on Tinder.
I've only had like a couple. I've only met up with a couple people on there.
I've never met
And
up with
both
anyone
and
from
both
Tinder.
both times they were like, it was just like really awkward, or like
Yeah.
the person was just not compatible whatsoever. It was
Really?
like I told you, came back from it, and it was just, I felt like I was just being bullied the whole time.
Fuck that.
It was just like, why? Well, this is great. So I've just kind of like not bothered almost. I've kind of just like not wanted to pursue any further. I'm just like, I'll just wait until I leave uni because this isn't working right now and I cannot be bothered.
I'm really bad at online dating because I'm the kind of person that talks to someone for like a couple of weeks, maybe a month,
And then just go silent.
and then I just go silent because I get too like I'm really, really fucking bad at. They'll be
being
like, "Oh,
shy?
do you want to meet up?" And I'm like, "Fuck!" Now I've got to meet them. Now
You tell us this.
they've got like to see me and deal with this, and
You
I'm just like,
tell me, you tell
too
some other
scared.
people, and they're like, just go.
yeah.
Just go.
And then I don't.
And then you don't, and they don't speak to you anymore. It's like, okay, well.
And I don't do it to be a dick. I do it because I'm scared. But yeah, I'm really
That's why you
bad
always
at
plan
ghosting
something
people.
really close. Because if something goes wrong, you can just message someone or just leave
Yeah.
because you know where you live. So like, if you ever feel like that's what I'm always. I bet it's probably worse for you, just because like obviously, guys want to take advantage of girls, etc. Like that sort of thing.
I feel like it's the same both. I feel like you're just as much as at risk as I am.
I just feel like I feel like some people go out and you can tell it's not going to be comfortable and like within like the first 5 minutes of meeting and
you
you're just
kind of
like
know it's fucking awkward.
yeah, that's what happened with me when I went to the coffee shop. I was like, for the first 5 minutes, I was just like, great, I'm just going to grit my teeth, get a drink, have this drink, chat for a bit, and then just leave and never speak to him again. Because like, it was just like awkward, it was really uncomfortable.
Yeah, I feel like...
I think maybe I've just been unlucky, I don't know.
And I also feel like people go, like, Tinder has a very... People go on Tinder for a very select thing.
They're down to fuck.
They're down to, yeah, basically.
If you're on Tinder, you kind of need to prepare for it.
Yeah, and I think maybe that's why I'm always like, fuck, as soon as they suggest meeting up, I'm like, okay, shit, no, because I know exactly what they are interested in.
They're just there for that.
They're just here for that, and I'm not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know how, I guess it's through Facebook or something, maybe?
I don't know.
Because like I see different girls or different guys each week. I'm just like, how?
And also, I know friends that have got together online, and they're still together and they're going strong. But then I know friends that have met through friends, and I don't know which way I'd rather, because I feel like if I did meet someone online, I'd always be a little bit embarrassed about the fact that I met them online, just because of the stigma around online dating.
Yeah. I can't remember how our flatmate met the other one.
Through friends.
Through friends.
Yeah, they met through friends.
And they're still together. Like they've
been together for quite a long time now.
It's been over a year. Yeah. It's been like they're a good couple.
Mm. Yeah.
And like they've just been met through friends, and it's really weird. Like I'm just like,
it's almost
please
more natural.
introduce me to people.
Literally,
please.
I'm like to my friends, do you know anyone? And they're like, not anyone that I'd set up with you with. And I was like, oh
great, thanks.
And they're like, nah, they're not good enough for you. And I'm like, that's lovely.
That's lovely, but I want to speak to people. Yeah. It's not like I'm
not
lonely.
desperate. I'm
not
like,
desperate. I'm not lonely. It's just kind of like I want to try.
Yeah.
It's like I just kind of want to do something, you know.
Yeah, I definitely know what you mean.
I don't know. I feel like it's a bit more. You want to be closer to people.
I know what you mean. You want to form like different types of relationships almost.
You don't just want like friendship. I know there's nothing wrong with having a bunch of friends, because that's great, because you've got loads of people to speak to, loads of people to do stuff with. But you kind of want a closer relationship with someone, or just a proper relationship, and it's just like I want that, but I just kind of have to wait. But it's also, you kind of just have to actively look for it, and if you're not going to bother looking for it, then what's the point?
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's a difficult one.
Yeah, it is. I feel like I don't know how most internet dating sites work. I feel like that's mainly for like 30-plus-year-olds to use. I feel like Tinder and stuff is for like more our age.
Yeah, and Bumble as well.
I don't know what that is.
It's basically Tinder, but I think Bumble's the one where you can set it for like just looking for friends, or just looking for a relationship, or looking for like, it's like a networking thing. Like you can look for work, but I know that a lot of people use it to like find people.
Yeah. It's just different. I feel like there are definitely ones designed for different people. Like for older people, it's more like Plenty of Fish or something.
No, that one's just fucking dodgy.
Is it?
Yeah, have you ever watched Catfish?
Yes.
This show is the reason I do not trust on the online
dating
relationships, because it's one of my, first off, it's one of my favourite shows, and Max, that was on Catfish and now isn't, love him. Like, honestly, I love him.
Oh.
But the whole premise of the show, literally me and my sister, we used to binge watch it, and any time that like she'd online date or I'd online date, I'd be like, nah, he's a catfish. Nope, he's a catfish. Nah, don't trust him. Part of the reason why I don't trust people online is because of that show.
You have trust issues. You have major trust issues.
Literally.
It's like, I need to see you in person before I can even say anything.
But then I don't see them in person, because before I do meet up with them, I panic
You're
and
like,
then I go to
you think they're definitely a catfish.
And
then
now
you
we
realise
know why I'm single.
they're probably not a catfish.
And now we understand.
You just kind of have to take the plunge and hope, but just have your phone close and be like, help me, please, I am here, come save me. Be like, oh my god, Steph, hi, how you doing?
Literally.
I really need you because my car's broken down and you have the battery. The battery to sort out my car. Can you come help me right now? You're just like, yeah, I'll be right back, and then don't come back.
Or it's like, oh my god, I've just had a phone call. It's a family emergency. Blah, blah, blah.
Oh, that's the good classic excuse.
The best one I've seen of that is, have you ever seen this TV show called Miranda?
Yes.
Where she goes like with her hand and she does a like hand phone and goes, "It's the new Nokia. An emergency at home, you say," and then just gets up and leaves. Like that's amazing.
Funny, but it's like, imagine that happening in real life. It's just like, well, you were rubbish. You were a horrible person or creepy. See ya.
That is savage.
Oh man. I don't know. I think it's just that first step. I think meeting up with someone for the first time, especially through online dating, is the scariest bit.
Yeah, because you really don't know what you're gonna find.
Like, they may have been talking to you genuinely, but how do you know that until you actually met them?
It is true.
But nowadays it's so much easier to find out who's a catfish because you can literally just reverse
type in their name.
You can type in their name or
reverse image search.
Screenshot.
I've seen the TV show. I know what to do.
Yeah, you just screenshot their picture and put it into Google and be like, oh, look, there's
taught me
56,000 versions of this image. This person must not be real.
Oh god.
Or if it looks too good to be true, then it probably is.
Yeah.
That's the saddest bit.
That is quite sad.
I don't know.
And on that, no.
Yeah, no.
No, I'm joking.
I just think you'll find someone eventually. Everyone does.
Yeah.
But it's more like, if you want to try, then just go for it. It's different for everybody. And that's the happy version of it. You know, you will find someone. It's just like,
yeah.
It just takes time and effort, and I don't have time or
effort right now.
Or effort to put into a relationship right now. You know,
remain single kind of thing.
Yeah. Definitely. And then it gets to the point where I'm like rocking back and forth in the corner, and we're like, I'm so lonely. No, that won't.
No, I'm not at that stage ever.
I won't be that. Like, there's too many people on this planet, even just to friends to talk to. Like, you cannot like.
No.
Yeah.
Unless you're a dick, then.
Well, yeah, you kind of deserve it then. You know, like, if you're gonna be horrible to people, then, but it's your choice, isn't it, mate?
Right.
Well, yeah. Anyway, on that note,
so we've had our chicken, we've had our chat.
Yeah. Come full circle. Almost, yeah. So we will see you guys soon.
Yeah. Thanks for listening, if you got this far.
Yeah, have a nice day or night.
Yeah, depending on what time you're listening to.
See you later.
Bye.